Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. It's so good to be back with you for today's video. Today I'm going to be telling you the story of how I found out I was pregnant. I am pregnant, if you didn't know. Yes, I'm pregnant. I can't believe it, it's such a miracle. So I'm going to be telling you how I found out I'm pregnant after over 2.5 years of secondary infertility and kidney failure and being on dialysis. You guys, this is such a miracle story. So today I'm going to tell you that story. A couple disclaimers. Well, I'm filming next to my guinea pig's cage, so you're going to hear, he always seems to want to drink water when I'm filming, every single time. So you're going to hear it right now, I'm sure. So that's one thing. And the other thing is my daughter's watching some TV in the background, so you might hear her talking to us from time to time. So my husband is filming and we're going to get right into the story. So you guys, I found out 8 days ago that I am pregnant. I'm now 5 weeks and 5 days pregnant with our miracle baby while on dialysis after secondary infertility. So anyway, this is how we found out. So first of all, we've been trying for about 2 years when I found out that I had stage 4 kidney disease last October. And if you guys follow my channel, you know how that all went down. So we found out that I had stage 4 kidney failure, and that's why I wasn't able to get pregnant. And so at least we kind of knew that, you know, I wasn't ovulating because my kidneys were not functioning. They were only functioning at 15%. And then last May, so a few months ago, I started dialysis because my kidneys went down to, now they're functioning at like 10%. So they're pretty low right now. So when we started dialysis, we pretty much knew like, okay, we're not going to be trying anymore. Obviously, we're going to have to wait till after I get a kidney transplant because we just didn't think it would work. Plus, being pregnant on dialysis is it's risky for sure. And there's high rates of miscarriage and just other complications that are not good. So we were like, well, we're not going to try. But the Lord had other plans. Apparently, he wanted us to get pregnant because we were not trying, and it happened. So last week, I had just come from the dialysis clinic. I had a 6-hour appointment doing some kind of test with the dialysis fluid that I had to do. And after that, they wanted me to go to the hospital to get a chest x-ray because I've been a little bit winded lately, and they wanted to know why. So they wanted me to get a chest x-ray and also get an abdominal x-ray to see if my dialysis catheter, had shifted because I've been having some extra pain during dialysis treatments. So needless to say, long story short, we headed to the hospital, but on our way there, I had this weird inkling. I know this is TMI for those of you who don't want to hear it, I'm sorry, but I knew my cycle was coming. So I was expecting my cycle, but I remembered that the people who do the x-rays always say like, do you think you could be pregnant? Like every time they do an x-ray. So I wanted to have a clear answer for them. I didn't think I was pregnant, but I just wanted to have a clear answer for them. It's because I knew my cycle was coming. So I told my husband, Richard, I was like, hey, I know we're on the way to the hospital, but can we stop at the grocery store and buy some pregnancy tests first? And he's like, what? Why? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, I know we're not pregnant, but I just want to know, like, I want to rule it out so that I can tell the people who do my x-rays that I'm not pregnant and I don't have to like have any anxiety going into it. And he's like, okay. So we went to the grocery store, we bought 2 pregnancy tests, the early result ones, just so that I could be, you know, absolutely sure. And then we drove to the hospital. We parked our car in valet, and we walked into the hospital, and we found this bathroom on the way up to radiology where we need to go. So we went into the bathroom and we took the test. And you guys, we were supposed to wait 3 minutes, and my husband was like, hey babe, are we supposed to wait 3 minutes? I'm like, yeah, but it had only been like 20 or 30 seconds. We were like washing our hands, and he's like, and he was just silent. And I was like, what? And he just wouldn't say anything for like a whole 30 seconds. I was like, what? And then he's like, well, there's already 2 lines. And I'm like, no, there's not. And you guys, I literally was like 99.99% that was going to be a negative test, because why would it be positive? I don't know. I was just checking to make sure, but like I'm on dialysis, and there's a 1% chance, now that I've done research, even less actually than 1% chance that dialysis patients are able to get pregnant. And my fertility is already low. So I'm like, well, how could this even be possible? So I just start like freaking out and praising God, but also crying and panicking because like, what the heck am I gonna do? Like, there's a lot of risks to this and it's gonna be a long road. And so I just start freaking out, and I called my dialysis clinic right away, and they were like, it's okay, like this is good news. They were trying to calm me down and got me in touch with the people I needed to be in touch with. And then we went and took another test at a Starbucks, and it was also positive. And so And then the next day I went to my primary care doctor and took a blood test, and that was positive too. So needless to say, that's how I found out I was pregnant. And it's funny because if you've been following my channel during my infertility journey for the past couple of years, you guys know, I think I've told you in a few of my videos that I have really wanted to surprise my husband with this pregnancy, because with Bella, we found out together. And so with this one, like, I really wanted to tell him and like be the one to, you know, surprise him. And I had this whole plan, and I had like a present I was going to give him, and to tell, like, I had something I had bought to tell him with. And it just didn't work out that way. And it was kind of funny. And I didn't even get to get my reaction on film, because why would I think to video this test that's going to be negative? Like, so it was just really funny how that happened. I had to laugh. God kind of has a sense of humor, because I've been planning this for almost 3 years, and then none of my plans happened. But praise God, we're pregnant. What a miracle this is. I just still can't even believe it. It's still surreal. And I still feel like I'm just pinching myself, like, is this really happening? So I just want to thank you guys for following this journey with me. I also want to share a couple of my early pregnancy symptoms I've been having, just because it's fun to share that. I am now 5 weeks and 5 days pregnant, according to my cycle. I could be wrong, but that's my guess. So I've been having symptoms like I'm extremely hungry, which is amazing, because on dialysis, I had no appetite for like 3 months and I lost like 20 pounds. So being pregnant, like the last week or so, I've been so hungry, and I've been eating like everything in the house and gaining weight back, which is amazing. And let's see, I've been really tired, like extremely tired, where I'm already tired from dialysis, but even there's just more on top of that, and I have to sleep like all the time. I fall asleep standing up practically. Like, it's crazy how tired I am. And I've been craving like sour gummy worms, which I did last pregnancy too with Bella, and Sour Patch Kids, all the sour yummy candies. They're just amazing. So I've been eating a lot of those. Honestly though, you guys, I have not had very many symptoms aside from that, which is funny, because with Bella, sorry, my goodness, with Bella, I had a lot more symptoms at this time. And so it just goes to show you that every pregnancy is different. But of course, you know, I worry, because I'm like, well, I should have this symptom or that symptom. But you know what? I'm putting it in God's hands. I do have a few symptoms, and my blood tests are showing that my hormone levels are going up quite a bit. So everything is heading in the right direction. I have my 8-week appointment with my high-risk OB in about 2.5 weeks. So I'll be able to know if there's a heartbeat and everything. But until then, I just have to wait and trust God and take it one day, one moment at a time, and just give it to him. And I do have fear a lot, but at the same time, I have a lot of joy, and I'm rejoicing in every moment with this baby, as I said in the last video. And I'm trusting God, and whenever the fear comes in, I just give it to him. And I'm not going to say, I'm human, so I have my moments, but I just say, Lord, you know what? You gave me this life. And so I hold it with open hands, because it's not my baby, it's yours. And so that's kind of where I'm at right now. And so I just was so excited to share this miracle story with you guys. And I look forward to sharing many more parts of this miracle with you. And I'm so glad you guys are on this pregnancy journey with us. We are not going to be filming pregnancy updates like we used to. With Bella, we did updates every 2 weeks, like, you know, we would do like 4 to 5 weeks, 6 to 7 weeks update kind of thing. It's just not going to happen this time, but I might share updates like maybe every month or maybe every trimester. I'm not sure. I'll definitely keep you guys updated, but I'm not going to do it the same way that I did it last time, because it's just not going to happen this time. Our life is so much more crazy. So just so you know, I will be keeping you in the loop on this pregnancy, but just not every single, you know, week or two with every symptom. So just so you guys know that. But I'm so looking forward to keeping you in the loop, like doing some vlogs and just, you know, letting you know how things are going. And don't worry, you guys will know as soon as I know how things are going with this little bean growing inside me. I've been calling it a little bean. I don't know why, but that's just what I've been calling it. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe if you want to follow our miracle pregnancy on dialysis journey. And we look forward to, we meaning me and my little bean, look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.